Hello everyone, and welcome back to Coronavirus Corner. Isn't the weather different from last week when Mandy was out jiggling her cleavage at the vicar? Today it looks like it's under a tarpaulin. Sometimes when it rains, I don't know whether it's a certain light or the sound of the drops on the window pane. I go right back to Miss Guthrie's class in the infants. I can smell the jam tarts we made out of clay for the kitchen corner, wax crayons, and Elsie Jenkins' knickers drying out on the giant radiator that burnt you if you touched it. I don't think Miss Guthrie ever rinsed them. There was a permanent smell of warm wee in our class. But you know, it felt safe. Looking back, I think a lot of us were better off at school than we were at home. George Blake's dad used to shout when he was drunk, which was most of the time. Maureen never had breakfast. She used to wolf down her school dinner and some of mine too if I was feeling generous. Eric always used to give a first pick of his sherbet pips. He's always been kind. Miss Guthrie would choose two of us every day to fetch the milk crate. You were very proud if it was you, and the class would be waiting like meerkats to see you coming up the stairs. I loved those little bottles. We had no idea how lucky we were to have food and drink at school. We had to behave, but we did have fun. There were skipping games, which I was rubbish at and always ended up holding the rope, and Tig, which had us running all over the playground like drunken rabbits. Marjorie sometimes brought in coloured chalks. We'd play hopscotch and watch the colours spinning on her whip and top. Oh, it was magical. But looking back, there was a lot of heartache too. People died of all sorts back then. We didn't have COVID-19, but we had measles and scarlet fever and polio. Marjorie's dad died of that. Makes you wonder sometimes if the good old days have ever really been that good. It seems like every generation wallows in nostalgia. I wonder if we will ever look back at lockdown and wish we were back there. Not because the future might be awful, but because once we're through this, we might just miss this level of communication we're currently enjoying. I don't think I've ever spoken to George except to tell him it's his turn to clean the lavatories at the village hall. But now we chat twice a week on Zoom, and I know he loves gardening and lager and paso doble. I'd never have guessed that from the way he walks. Like a horse doing dressage with a blindfold on. Today's sensible tip is: seize the day, or carpe diem, as the Victorians said. Find something to savour, to remember later on. You take care, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.